2K Sports. Checks in with their loyal viewers with the broadcast from Boston, the home of the Celtics. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Heat in Miami. Now, here's Fox. That shot off. Now Arenas. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this straight, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Here's Flag. Down low. Kicks it out to Leonard. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Here are the Pistons with the ball. On the wing, Fox. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. So it's Detroit now. Pass to Sarr. Clock at 6. And Sarr throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Arenas. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And a wide open look for Flag. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And what you love about Cooper Flag, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ. And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
Boston's shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with the head coach for the Celtics. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Flag. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And it's Leonard missing. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Sarr. Now Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And this is what sets Ivy apart. Getting to the rim and then finishing with authority.
Ball stolen. To the paint. Snatched away. To the inside. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Now, here's Ivy. A pass to Fox. Sarr, the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr. Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Detroit with the ball. They trail by 1. And he drives in. And a wide open look for Sarr. Good on the three-point shot. Sarr's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Outside Arenas. To the middle. Here's Flag. It's good, and Arenas with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Cooper Flag. .41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They set the pick. And Sarr throws it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Flag. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Leonard. Drexler with the steal. Here's Sarr. Goes up to the stripe, and oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of the possession.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Pistons on top. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
Pass to Shumshay. Kicks it out to Jones. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. There's the pick. Butler on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Butler on the wing. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Billups, following the shot by Caron Buck. Outside, Billups. A three ball. A three-pointer is right on target. Billups has got the lead up to 4 now for the Pistons.
Yeah, if you give him that much room, he's usually going to connect.
Here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
Going up strong there. That's the kind of aggressive play you love to see from Smith.
There's a screen. That's to Lambier. Miller grabs the miss.
one. He's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And here's Lambier. Outside Butler. Pass to Billups. Three-pointer. Rebound Boston. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Jones, no luck.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Boston trailing. He takes it in. Shot's good by Shumshay.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Billups. Stats on him. He's averaging 9 points a game. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And that misses badly. Air ball. Outside Butler. There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Shumshay. Now Smith, defended by Alexander Walker. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Alexander Walker. Lambier screen. Here is Billups. Misses from short range. Jones for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Arenas. Still yet to score. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability. Starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. And Clyde Drexler gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Walsh. Pass to Flag. Outside for Thomas. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And here's Leonard from 3. The Pistons trailing. Here's Son. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Cooper Flag. And the big fella, Alex Zar, showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Beyond the arc.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Clyde Drexler on the wing. And stolen by Arenas. Drives to the hoop. And it's Arenas with the jam.
It's fun to just watch Arenas play. He's electric. Has his own style. And what an explosive play right there.
Here's Fox. And it's... Fox with the jam.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved, the team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you guys.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Just 3 to shoot. Thomas, no luck.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Pass to Song. Inside, Holland. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's a 3-point Piston lead. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Now, here's Ivy. To the left wing. Ivy on the wing. To the inside. Ivy on the wing. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. It's a close game here in Boston. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Flag. Shot on the wing. Rebound, Detroit.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here he goes. And Sarr throws it down.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And the basket by Thomas.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And here is Fox. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick and roll play, figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
Now here's Drexler. Still without a basket. Pass to Sarr. They set the pick. It's hauled in by Thomas. Here's Walsh for the three. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
3/4 of play in a close game here. Pistons ahead. They lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Celtics call time. now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Boston trailing. Pass to Shumshay, and the call will go against Caron Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Shumshay. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's been off.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Phillips, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss. Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To stop the run, and it's Fox with the jam.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, regardless of the outcome, they should be proud of how hard they played.
The Celtics call time. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Boston leading by 4. Outside Arenas. Pass to Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And while perimeter play might be Smith's calling card, he does have the size to do damage inside.
Smith hits them both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
In the corner, it's Saul. Rebound by Smith. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Knocks down the 3.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Fox with the steal. Now Song. Fires the 3. Smith there for the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Celtics leading by 6. Arenas with it. Screen by Smith. 5 to shoot. Here's Flag. Here's Holland. Oh, what a play inside.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
And here's Ivy following the three from Jabari Smith. Carr, no good from three.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. It's got to have better shot selection.
Outside Arenas. Now Smith, beyond the arc, knocks down the three.
And every team wants long guys who can also make threes. Smith checks both boxes.
Fox feeling it out a bit. And the three misses.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Boston.
Look, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jabari Smith.
They impacted the game in a multitude of ways. Anytime they needed a big play, no matter what it was, he came through.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this one should seal this win. What a timely burst.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Here's Holland. Shot clock at 6. A shot from the high post. It's rebounded by Washington. Thompson outside. Tipped. And they get it back. Inside. Weber. The layup off target. Fox right side. Thompson with a steal. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
And Fox powers it home.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up you can get.
And that one's good. Coulibaly.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Sarr. And there's a pick. And finished off by Sarr.
Oh, Alex Sarr with authority. Finish and serve.
Here's Weber.
Pistons foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Johnson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Drexler. Now here's Sarr. Clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sarr's got 6.
Boy, with his size, it can almost look too easy for Alex Sarr at times.
And Bosch gets it to go.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Pass to Holland. It's stolen by Coulibaly. Johnson for 3. Rebound Detroit. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved. But we're not finished yet. Back to you guys.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
He sees the taller defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Washington leading by 3. To the middle. Back to Coulibaly. Pass to Weber. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Pistons ball.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. It's Sarr with a drive. And finished off by Sarr.
Oh, look at the quickness on the drive from Alex Sarr. Let's remember, this guy is 7 feet tall.
He drops it from range.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now Sarr. Give him 8. Pass to Holland. 6 to shoot. Back to Sarr. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Outside Johnson. Stolen by Ivey. And here's the fast break. Here's Holland. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
A free. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Wizards.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
6 on the shot clock. Fades. Lambier, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Turner. There's the triple. Kept alive by Washington. Carrington. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Now here's Kispert. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Lambier. Kispert outside. Here we go. Misses in close.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. The 3 ball. Here's Lambier. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Oh, that is a big-time block from KP. How about that rim protection?
Washington moving the ball around. Pass to Fleming. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Pistons ball.
The Pistons trailing. And here's Alexander Walker. And it's Washington on the break. For the finish. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
There's a screen. Pass to Butler. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help, because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Now here's Turner. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Salah. Just 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Goes back up. The rebound by Detroit. 1:56 left to play in the first half. Right wing. Now Kispert. Here's Lambier. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Here's Carrington. Off the inbound, no good. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
To the inside. Lambier. And he throws it down with one hand.
Boy, I love to see Corey Kispert share the wealth like that. This is exactly what helps team chemistry.
Ooh, they pick off the pass. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now that's his second foul, so they're going to have to navigate that as this game progresses here in the next couple minutes.
Now here's Alexander Walker. No points so far. Shot clock at 5. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Offline with a 3. Washington trailing. Here's Johnson. Finished off the break. Johnson's got his second basket.
Gets the ball up the court immediately, and that pass to find the man cutting to the bucket couldn't have been timed any better.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Billups. Back to Alexander Walker. Here's Billups. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. "11 seconds left to play in the half. The kick out to Johnson. They set the pick. Down low. Here's Weber. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's Holland, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. The Wizards with a lead. Into the lane. Here's Weber. And the 3 off target. And here's Detroit. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. To the left side wing. To the paint. Shot clock at 6.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Washington moving the ball around. Pass to Bosch. Inside. Ooh, it's stolen away. Fox outside. Driving in. Holland for 3. Here's Sarr. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And it's Washington with the ball. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Brian?
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And the Pistons with possession here. The Wizards making their last shot. Sarr with it. Give him 8. There's a screen. Shoots over Thompson. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Count the basket.
Well, you're talking about a big man with impressive vision. Alex Sarr knows when to pass the basketball.
And Bosch gets it to go.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And here's Fox. Yep, that one goes. Fox has got his second basket of the game.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And some changes here for Detroit. Washington leading by 4. And Carrington, here we go. Can't cash it in from close range.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
From deep range, KP hits it.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside for Butler. Over to the left wing. Pass to Kispert. Shot from the wing. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Fleming. Driving to the basket. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's a 9-point Washington lead.
I just love the ball movement.
Three-pointer Kispert. Counted from distance. Kispert's got his second basket on the night.
Oh, my goodness. There are just certain guys that are so dangerous off the catch. Kispert, one of those people.
Washington shooting their second and third shots at the line here. No good on that one.
At the line for Washington.
And he's good on the second.
We're getting early glimpses of the potential of Bub Carrington. This guy is a do-it-all guard who can really make an impact.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Lambier. Now here's Alexander Walker. Three-pointer Kispert. And Detroit another 3.
Corey Kispert works so hard to polish those range shooting skills. Good night.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Pass to Lambier. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And plays like that.
It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Buzzer beater!
Wow. Oh, showing some moxie. Nailing a huge Hail Mary.
And so it's Washington. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And here's Fox. To the inside, to the left wing. From deep, Sarr. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Here's Weber. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Back to Sarr. Here's Holland. 5 on the clock. Another 3 for Detroit.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Over to the wing. Here's Holland. No good from 11 feet.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pistons trail up by 5. Pass to Sarr. They set the pick. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Johnson for 3. Drexler grabs the board. Three-pointer, Fox. Ooh, Fox making him pay from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Thompson outside. Koulibaly fires. And he slams it down.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's Ivy. He launches, and he nails it.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Tries from 10. Yes, sir, it's good.
Boy, that's the type of shot they'd like to get on every single possession.
Fox outside. Oh, he jammed it.
Alex Sarr, so much confidence for a guy who is so new to this league.
Oh, he leaves no question.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
And the free throw, no good. Pistons trail up by 3. Here's Holland. Thompson with a steal. Johnson. He's off from 3. Fox left side. Here's Ivy. There's the drive. Yes, sir! That one's good!
Big-time stuff from Ivy. A prime-time player on display.
Oh, it's off target. And it's Detroit with the ball. They trail by 1. Sarr down low. To take the lead. It's cleared away by Thompson. The drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Johnson fires. Buries it from outside.
Some shooters might overthink a wide-open shot. Not this guy.
Oh, ho, ho. That's a man on a mission right there.
This guy's such a fluid athlete. Set the screen, get off it, and finish.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Knocked loose.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Here's Ivy. Oh, hey! How about that? Jams it home.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
So it's a narrow victory for the Wizards. Pull it out the Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. The Wizards beat them last time when these two met in Washington.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Holland. Here's Drexler. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Thompson. Here's Bosch. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that. Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Pass to Ivy. Here's Drexler. 6 on the shot clock. Deflected!
Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field.
Here's Holland. Over to the left wing. Pass to Fox. And he drives in. And Fox powers it home.
Well, look, Fox is absolutely lethal with that first step. That's why people can't stay in front of him.
Now Sarr. And there's the screen. Oh, sweet move. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Detroit shooting their first free throws of this game. And that one dropped. So now they lead by 1. It's both from the stripe. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Ivy. Back to Sarr. Here's Holland. Clock at 4. Sarr misses.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Washington shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. The free throw dropped for Johnson. Now here's Thompson. Into the lane. Holland with a rebound. Pass to Fox. The 3 is up. Sarr. The rebound by Bosch. Washington trailing. Outside Johnson. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Sarr. 1:36 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Washington. He's all alone. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. It's picked off. And the Wizards on the break. From deep, Johnson. And the three-pointer goes. Johnson's got 6.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Fox, that's good.
And that is why Fox is one of the best in the pick and roll. He can go himself, and it's really tough slowing him down.
Here's Drexler. No made baskets yet.
Woo! VA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Johnson on the wing. He has 6. Here's Coulibaly. Count that one.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Stolen by Coulibaly. With 1 on the clock. Thompson controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Wizards out in front, up by 4.
The Wizards, 16.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And Jaden Ivey, we've seen him come a long way as a player, Coach.
Yeah, it took some time, B.A., but we're now seeing the full range of his talent. He can be a force on offense and an absolute pest on D. Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Pass to Drexler. And here's Ivey. Just 5 to shoot. On the take. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And stand the importance of team chemistry. Why is it so hard to win without it?
Well, look, Brian, it's not just talent. The talent has to fit together. Guys have to complement each other. Sometimes you see teams where you've got 2 really talented guys or 3 really talented guys, but their games are the same. That won't work. You need complementary talent. And when you have it, things come together quick.
And Phillips gets it to go.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, yes type of shot.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, got that one up quick. Kispert's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you guys.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
First trip to the line for him here. He misses the free throw. He does not get the second one. And he nails the third. The Wizards trail by 5. And there's a pick. Carrington with it. Now guarded by Butler. And here's Kispert from the arc. Nails it from 3. Kispert's got his second basket of the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Pass to Butler. Here's Billups. Here's Lambier. No points yet. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
A unicorn out there doing what he does on defense. protecting the paint.
The Wizards trail by 6. And Carrington, here we go. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Here's Billups. And Porzingis with the block.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
A minute and a half left in the half. They set the pick. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from outside. And Washington with possession. 6-point game. Pass to Carrington. Here's Salon. Driving in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Salon, he's got his first basket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Butler on the wing. There's the triple. Hits the three-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 7.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Lambier, no good. Wizards trail by 5. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
I just love the aggressive finish.
No, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Billups. Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Billups has got 5 points in the quarter. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Here's Kispert. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Pass to Holland. And he goes in for the dunk.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And Bosch gets it to go.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Flying high. Ivy with the display of athleticism.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
About a minute played here in the second half. And they pick up 2. And it's a 12-point Pistons lead.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
They set a pick. Here's Johnson. An easy 2 on the layup. Johnson's got 8.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Washington moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Pass to Bosch. Here's Weber. And it's off from three-point range.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Fox outside. They set the screen. The 3-ball. Offensive board. No good that time. The Wizards trail by 10. Johnson with a bucket.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
Fox outside. Driving to the basket. And Fox powers it home.
A full speed attack at the rim. Fox is lightning.
Pass to Weber. Puts up a three. And again, Washington with a triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And finished off by Sarr.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Weber. Outside Coulibaly. Here's the pick. And there's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. Coulibaly's got his second basket.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Fox right side. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Guys?
You love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And Billups gets it to go. Billups has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. They set the pick. Going inside. Off target at the rim. The Wizards trail by 5. Here's Salon. Finished off the break. Salon, he's got 6.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Fires in the triple. Washington with the ball. Drives to the hoop. Fleming. Missed inside. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Detroit on top, up by 6.
52.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. 4-3. Knocks down the long J.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Pistons lead by 5.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
It's Nolan. To the paint. Kispert outside. From downtown. Porzingis grabs the board. On the break. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, at 7-2, Porzingis has a great view of the floor. It allows him to spot open passes.
Here's Billups. Uncovered. It's hauled in by Carrington.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Pass to Fleming. Washington moving the ball around. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Three-pointer Kispert. It's rebounded by Salon. Washington trailing. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Here's Billups. 5 to shoot. For 3. Porzingis there for the rebound. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Well, it seems like he's making everything. Nothing makes a coach happier than seeing your offense click.
Here he goes. Butler outside. Cash from downtown.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And Carrington, here we go. There's a screen. Tipped. Flushes it down with both hands.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Oh, he can't get the layup.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
And the Pistons pushing it up now. Butler outside. Fires away from outside. Oh, it's off. The Wizards with a lead. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Turner with it. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Buries it from outside.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure? Huge points from Porzingis. With his massive size, I like going to him.
Outside, Alexander Walker. There's the drive. From downtown. Turner with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage. Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Here's Fox. Saw a screen. He launches. It's money from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's Washington who scrapes by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love.
I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. It'll be the Rockets off the tip. Pass to Tatum. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Here's Sloan. Vassell outside. Pass to Shepard. 5 to shoot. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
Adebayo with a steal. Here's Shepard. Here's Tatum. Yep, that one goes.
You like the way Tatum can sliver around to get his shot.
And Fox has got the ball here for the Pistons. 6-point game. Here's Holland. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Now here's Sarr. Over to the wing. Right wing. From deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Tatum. The kick out to Adebayo. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Wow, look at Van with that kind of shooting range, and it's good to see him shooting the ball with confidence from deep.
Now here's Fox. Ivy outside. And it's Fox with the jam.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up you can get.
Outside Tatum. The three. The Pistons clear it. Fox with the ball. Guarded by Adebayo. Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Holland. And he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Sloan. Up top, Tatum. 20 feet out. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 5.
Well, you've got to love the confidence Adebayo has developed on that mid-range shot.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you, Brian.
He's come a long way. All right, Allie, thank you. And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Here's Shepard. Outside Tatum. Houston needs to get off a shot. Oh, Fox with a steal. Ivy, right side. Inside. Pass to Holland. Fox for 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. He's got 5.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Here's Shepard. Down low. Stolen by Sarr. And here's the fast break. Here's Fox. Holland. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Throws it up high. Stolen by Sarr. He's all alone. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Tie game in Detroit. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Pass to McGrady. Here's Cephalosha. To the middle. Here's Achua. Here's Nevitt. Back to Achua. Shot clock at 5. Houston working the ball around. And pushing it up Detroit. The Pistons again on the move. Phillips' shot is off. Here's McGrady. Pass to Shepard. Here's Nevitt. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Nevitt's gotten his first bucket of the night.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Phillips. And here's Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Here's Shepard. Pass to McGrady. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 13. The Pistons clear it. And here's Kispert from the arc. Achua with the rebound. He takes it in. McGrady. Kispert with some nice D.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Here's Shepard. And he goes in for the dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
And Phillips gets it to go. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Sloan. Here's McGrady. Yet to see a basket. In transition, here they come. Here's Drexler. Here's Holland, hounded by Tatum. Here's Holland. And it's Drexler missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss. He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Wow.
always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Here's Sarr. Buries it down low. And now it's a 4-point Pistons lead.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Pass to Sloan. Here's McGrady. Adebayo sets a screen to the paint. Stolen by Sarr. And up the court come the Pistons on the break.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
And Houston has possession. They trail by 6. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Holland.
And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
On the wing, Fox. Pass to Holland. Out to Fox. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Detroit with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Here's Shepherd. Pass to Tatum. Vassell outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Here's Holland. Pounded by Adebayo. Here's Holland. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Sarr. Over Tatum. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And he lobs it up. On the break. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, excellent work in transition from Fox. Pushing the pace and supporting the fast break.
Now Tatum. He's got 5. Pass to Shepherd. Back to Tatum. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Sarr. Out to Fox. Detroit moving the ball around. And it's Drexler missing. Rockets trail by 10. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Brian, back to you.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Pass to Sloan to win the drought. Holland with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Oh, deflected. And stolen by Adebayo. Up the floor. Got a piece of it. Here's Drexler. Pass to Fox. Here's Holland. Hounded by Adebayo. Saw a screen with the drive. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
Pass to Shepherd. There's the triple. The Rockets again can't hit. Detroit leading by 12. Here's Billups. Now here's Alexander Walker. And there's a pick from the arc. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Rockets ball.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Pass to McGrady. Here's Rodman. Here's Billups.
Second personal foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 14.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Sefolosha. To the inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Shepherd. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Rockets trail by 14. Outside Tatum. From deep three-point range. Oh, count it! Tatum hits from way out.
And we talk about guys who can score from all 3 levels. And for Tatum, it's 4 levels.
On the take. Out left to the wing. Picked by Holmes. To the paint. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Intercepted. Here's Billups. And the 3 off target. Rockets trail by 15. Inside. Here's Tatum. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
To the left wing. A clear look for Holmes. And again, it's Detroit converting. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Down low. Here's Tatum. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. The Pistons lead by 15. Picked by Holmes. And he drives in. Pass to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots a 3. Can't get it. Rockets trail by 15. On the wing, Tatum. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
Well, with Jason Tatum, he has deceptive strength, and it allowed him to finish that chance through the foul.
And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Oh, he misses the layup.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Adebayo. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Outside Vassell. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
And when Wings take it down low, good things happen.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. At one point, they led by 16. 1:16 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Drexler. Oh, the shot is off.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Here's a pass to Tatum. Yes, it's good!
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis. And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Pistons.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Alex Sarr.
Man, he was tremendous on the glass tonight, controlling the boards and fighting for extra possessions.
First personal foul. Team second.
Vassell outside. Clock at 6. And yes, sir! Matching three-pointers. Wow! So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that